So right now, the focus in Laredo is really on commerce. A lot of businesses here are hoping to get more people to come in and come to their local shops because they want to stay open. But if we go to Eagle Pass, which is where our colleague Alicia Barrera is, the situation there, the focus is really on border security. And now Alicia joins us now live. She's going to have more on Operation Steel Curtain. Alicia.
Stefania, good evening. Well, the way it works here has worked for at least the last 24 hours. People who live in Eagle Pass, they'll drive up to the border here at this park. They'll pull out their phones, and what they want to do, they want to snap a picture of these boxes here. That way they can give their followers on Facebook, their family, a first look. And these shipping containers are an extension of Operation Lone Star. If you remember, that was launched by Governor Greg Abbott this year after that wave of migrants, of Haitian migrants, made their way to Del Rio, and that's exactly what these shipping containers are trying to stop. This operation is under the direction of Governor Greg Abbott, and it was yesterday that the shipping containers, which are being called part of the Operation Steel Curtain, as well as a row of barbed wire, was set up. There are about 20 shipping containers, and they stretch along the Texas side of the Rio Grande, and they pass directly under the Eagle Pass Piedras Negras International Bridge. And it's the soldiers from the Texas National Guard that since yesterday have been keeping a very close eye on this sector of the border. Between each of the clusters of the shipping containers, you can see, if you look really closely, you'll spot those military vehicles, the Humvees. And that's where soldiers watch every move made by those just a short distance away in Piedras Negras.
It's a good idea, yes, because I have seen that the caravan is on its way down here. I watched that on the news. And it's a lot of people that are coming down here and trying to cross down to the United States. And I mean, this is a good form of stopping them.
And in a statement to KSAT, DPS said they can't comment about ongoing operations, but they are, quote, monitoring the situation along the border to make real-time decisions and adjust operations as necessary, end quote. Meanwhile, here in Eagle Pass, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Again, agents, both federal, local, and state, are keeping a close eye on what's going on here. It may be too soon to tell if Operation Steel Curtain will work. As we mentioned earlier in the 5, already we saw a family of 5 successfully cross their way into Eagle Pass here on the Texas side. Stefania, back to you.
All right, Alicia, and thank you so much for that live report. Alicia, you know, where Alicia is in Eagle Pass, and also where I am in Laredo, both are 150 miles away from each other. We're both 2 hours away from San Antonio, but obviously we're not that far apart, but it's a different situation. I mean, there where Alicia Barrera is, the focus is on border security. Here, it's really on the local economy. We know that a lot of the local shops here are really keeping their fingers crossed. They're looking ahead to Christmas time because that's what they're hoping will revive and give their businesses an extra boost during the holidays, because if you walk up and down here in Laredo, you see a lot of shops here near the border that are shut down. So business owners here are suffering, and they're hoping that just as the border opened to non-essential travelers, that they'll be able to get in some of that traffic so that their businesses are able to survive. And that's what you're going to hear more about when we see you tonight on the Night Beat. For now, we're live here in Laredo. Stefania Jimenez, KSAT 12 News. Myra, Steve, back to you.
Two very different pictures. Stefania and Alicia, thanks to both of you.